So I want to give you a quick update on the market to tell you my perspective. We've had some great weekly candle closures. Apologies in advance if the audio is a bit crackly. I am currently traveling, but I wanted to give you an update. Now, on the total market cap on the weekly time frame, we've had a strong bullish engulfing candle that pretty much engulfed the previous candle's weak candlestick. Now, we have a swing low, a swing high, a swing low, and then we've got a swing high down here. Prices come into the 61.8, and now a bit of a lesson for you guys. I've taught you guys this before. What we can see down here, and this is very, very interesting, and this is why I'm convinced price is going to move to the upside, is price has attempted to create a break of market structure. This is a fake break of market structure, and price has now moved to the upside. If we go on the daily time frame, what we can see is we've got a fib from this swing low to this swing high down here. Price taps into 61.8 and almost has tapped into our target level 1. We are still within this range. However, we've created a break of market structure here to the upside, and this is a very strong bullish close to the upside. Therefore, I do believe price is going to continue moving up from here, and what we can do is we can drag this from here to here, and there's a possibility we can get a pullback now into the 61.8 or the 78.6 and this order block down here, and then price will continue moving to the upside. Things are looking very, very good. It's looking very bullish, and I am very, very happy with how the market is currently moving and how the weekly candles are closing. The most important thing that I want to see is how the monthly candle is going to close, because this is going to decide a lot for us. If we just look at the monthly candle right now, we can see that price has attempted to close above these levels when we had a close last month. If we can close above this black line down here this month, this is a good sign for us that price is going to continue moving to the upside. Once we start getting the moves to the upside, I'll let you guys know exactly where I'm targeting. Now on BTC on the monthly time frame, similarly, what we can see is we've attempted to have these break of market structures. We've attempted to close above these levels, and although we have closed above it, prices continue coming back down, and we've just been consolidating within this range. If we can close above this region or even above this region right now, this is a good sign for us that price is going to move to the upside. There's always a possibility, like I say to you guys, there's always a possibility price can come back into the 100k region, but I'm convinced that's going to be very unlikely to happen right now. Again, similarly down here, we've had a fake break of market structure, and price has had a bullish engulfing candle to the upside. On the daily time frame, what we can do is we can put a fib from this swing low to this swing high. We've attempted to break out of this range that we've been in. However, this is a good sign. Given that we've attempted to break out of it and we closed below it, what I'm seeing is similarly on the total market cap, we've had a strong bullish closure, break of market structure to the upside. We've grabbed liquidity around the 116k region, and price is likely just going to pull back down and tap into some key PD arrays. So what we can do down here is just move our fib from this swing low to this swing high, and likely for price to come into the regions of around 111k to, let's just call it, because it can come to around these regions, 108k. Now if price does continue moving lower, I'm going to look at the bottom of this range and attempt to see what price does around these regions, as it may come into the 100k region. If price comes into this region nice and clean correctively, I will look to take a position to the upside on BTC around these regions. So this is your sign also. If you want to look for buys around these regions, please do so. And last but not least, on Ethereum, it's looking very clean. So we've had multiple rejections of this order block down here. We've had multiple rejections of this fib level from here. OTE level tapped into the 78.6 and 61.8, and we closed above. The weekly candle was clean. We've had a bullish engulfing the previous week's candlestick as well. Now on the daily time frame, what we can see is my trade is currently running. I have not moved my stop loss to break even because there is a possibility price may come back down and sweep these liquidity areas down here to continue moving higher. Now, one thing I will say is price does come back down into this range, I may look for another entry, and I'll show you that on the lower time frame. But what I want to show you right now is we're still within this range. We have created a break of market structure, which is positive, So what we can do now is put on a fib from this swing low to this swing high down here, and what we can see is price may come into this order block down here, and I will look for an entry around the 4K region, and I'll put my stop loss below these liquidity areas down here and may get in with a tighter stop loss. So I'm going to add to my current position that I'm in right now on Ethereum, and I'm looking to the upside on Ethereum as well. I've already discussed my target levels with you guys on Ethereum, so go and check out my previous videos to understand my target levels for this. So things are looking very positive, things are looking very bullish. I want to see how the monthly candle closes so we can get a better understanding on where the market's going to move towards. But if we can close exactly how we are right now as a doji, this is a good sign for us. As I'm going to be traveling, I may not be able to share with you guys the positions that I'm going to take live. So go and follow me on Twitter. I've put the Twitter tag in my description below. So go and check it out. And I'll see you in the next video.